gonna have to be something to where like I'm standing on like an arch as you fly over, and I'm gonna have to time to get on you. That's probably something to do.
I don't know. I just know that you can fall out of your ships at various times. So I think the programming it doesn't recognize. It has a very hard time recognizing when you're not.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though there's both of us here, it's still seeing us as separate games. Even though you're visiting my game, for the most part, it sees you as a separate entity in the game.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's why when when you find something and I find something, we can't both. Now before next, if you found something and I found something, we both got it because it was two separate games. That's why you could, before next, and actually Waking Titan, you could play in permadeath and I could play in creative because it was two separate games overlapping each other. Now it's, you know, it's not seeing that as well as it should.
I'm hoping though that they kind of work on that, because when I first got my freighter, I downloaded a mod that lets you have infinite jetpacks, so I flew up in my freighter to walk around on it, and it's so long. Like you're sitting here walking, and then it's hard to explain. Like the game just couldn't recognize it. It would bug out so bad. But I'm hoping, like, you know, maybe they'll give us that opportunity to have fun and walk around on a freighter and stuff on the outside. I'm stuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Mary, you still there?
I had to reload and restart the broadcast.
Well, technically our stream time is over though, isn't it? And it's time for Stubborn Ninja to stream. I gotta find his thing though real quick. I mean, we can keep streaming.
I don't have anybody in mind right now.
I gotta figure out who he is. Hang on. I mean, we can keep playing. I'll probably be closing my stream down pretty soon though.
And that's just to keep you off stream stepping on each other and stuff.
That's not what I wanted. Thank you. I didn't want that.
Oh. What happened to Jay's spot?
I can get this on my ship. We can maybe see if that'll take off.
Because he was in there with me when I crashed.
Oh yeah. There we go. Let's see. Fingers crossed.
He's not in chat.
I'm still in the space station.
You're still in the space station, but can you see me now?
Nope. Everything clips through. Oh. There's got to be a way though. Oh, this is nice.
You see that that's him, but he doesn't seem to be live at the moment. He's only got 2 videos in his. Well, do this. And if he jumps in, anyway, so he. This should be who's streaming next. Oh, that's who gave me it. User J.
Oh, good. They finally fixed that, so you don't murder animals.
Okay, that makes more sense, guys. Alright, so that makes more sense, Devlin. Devlin said Stubborn Ninja is next, and then J-Boy is who he said, but he doesn't have any content on his. He's got 2 things on him, and he's not.
It put me back in the last build save I was in.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be in Boyd's, because that was Boyd's game, and we didn't put a base in that system.
Yeah.
So it's going to take you back to the one place you were at. You started your own game, though, right?
Yeah, it's my own.
Right, so if you want to come to COTA Creative, you jump into my game.
Okay.
You won't be able to start your own game because you don't have a save in COTA.
Gotcha.
And then you'll have to build the base, remember? And do that so that you're here.
Alright. So I need to save here just in case.
And I have to build a little more on this base because it's not going to acknowledge my base unless I build bigger. Bigger, bigger, bigger.
Where you going?
So technically, the stream's gonna end in a couple of minutes here on my part. I don't know if MeriLizzie's gonna continue streaming or not. Are you gonna
Yeah.
continue streaming, MeriLizzie?
I'm streaming.
So
I'm gonna hop off my.
she'll be streaming. We'll be playing. I'll be playing with her, but I'm not gonna stream.
Okay.
As to the rest of this time, we'll still be here because I gotta build a base here to get this base uploaded. So you have a bit to play, alcoholic.
Well, let me go.
If you still want to play for a while.
Yeah, let me go.
You gonna do what?
See my wife out real quick. She's got an appointment, so we'll go see her out real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is. I'm gonna say goodbye for a moment. Goodbye, MeriLizzie chat. But I'll be back in just a second in your chat. Never mind. Forget what I said.
Yes, it is.
I'm tired. I get like loopy after a while. That's why I don't stream like this anymore. Cause it's bad. I'm gonna say goodbye to my stream and then turn it off and then I'll be back. Okay.
All right.
But I'm still in the game, so
Okay.
you can jump here if you want.
I notice I don't really need these. NMS is the dark souls of network connectivity. Alright, Ford Prefect, you're gonna jump over to the, what is the TGT? I want to say Thunderdome, but that doesn't, the initials don't seem right. A Thunderdome, right, okay. The Galactic Thunderdome. Gotcha, okay, yep. My brain farted there for a minute. That's fine. I'm gonna keep streaming for a little bit for those who want to watch.
I think that Stubborn Ninja came in to the thing and said he couldn't stream. So his is open anyway. His time is open.
Apparently...
You could just go into Discord and say, hey, I'm still streaming if people want to come on and see.
Did you hear that, Ford, from Grammy? If they're going to do the Thunderdome, it's going to be tonight during Sword stream, but apparently Stubborn Ninja is still having some family issues, so he can't stream next. So if you guys want to keep watching here, that's fine.
I think I just
want to save real quick so in case it does what it did last time.
Okay, so...
There you go.
Alright, I'll be back in about 5 minutes or so.
Alright.
If it's alright if I just stand here and do nothing.
You won't die.
Alcoholic comes back. Yeah, so I'll be back in just a little bit and then we can decide if we want to do something or just want to go out and explore Uncharted. We had talked about doing something like that or whatever. Or if you're just gonna build for a little while, and I'll build. But I gotta go make me something to eat. I'll be right back.
The Gravitino Rush. All right, Noth, we'll discuss that when she gets back.
I'm down for whatever. This is fun. I'm just fun just actually being able to play with people here. She's still got this creature following her.
Let's try making my character again, guys. Jeez. Number 5. Number 4. Alright, Ford, that's fine. Yes, Noth. And I've done it. I've done the Gravitino Rush. But remember, we're on creative. There we go. So you and your friends go to a hostile planet and on foot or with an exo grab as many gravitinos as you can before you die. Well, we're in creative, Noth, so we won't die.
Oh, that's always a fun game, though. Gravitino Run.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
I think that's one of my first videos when this first came out. I can't remember if it was the Gravitinos or not. There's the little orbs, and it would piss off all the Sentinels.
Losers, if they're still alive, have to give the winners their gravitinos. If you fill up your inventory, you can lift off into space, but you have to kill the Sentinel warships before you can get away with the gravitino balls. Well, we are in creative, so we won't die. Sadly, sorry.
They're packing on the challenge on that one. So you think you're scot-free once you're on your ship? Nope, you gotta fight the warships.
Yep. That would be Noth coming up with that one. I can't remember what I had. That'll work.
Oh, is this a snow planet? Oria 5? I don't know what y'all will see it as.
I'm not there yet. I'm in my main planet, my main one, getting my character set up so I can, have it before I come over.
Let's see. Oh, it looks like it's just a rocky planet. Yeah, it's rocky. I love snow planets. Oh, this is the one we started on. Okay, with all the floaty stuff.
Don't play against KJ or you'll lose. Almost done.
What I need to do is get another PlayStation and VR so me and my wife can play together when I'm not here.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to go to Korea at the end of the year, so I think VR would be a good way to connect with her.
For how long?
Oh, just a year.
Oh, okay.
Just a rotation. And after that, I'm gonna come back, get all my medical done, and retire.
In the army?
Yeah.
Apparently that doesn't apply to the back of the pants. Can't see it. The back of the pants are still black. Northco says hopefully some nonsense doesn't happen and he can come home safe after a year.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. I don't expect much to go on. So mine will be a regular rotation. I get to live in the city and do whatever. Everybody else does their deployment rotation and lives in some big old tent and stuff. So. I've been there before. It's a beautiful country and a lot of fun.
Now there's a lot of unrest going on right now.
Yeah, between the two. Like the biggest problem was just like probably the protesters. You know, it's the young kids. You know, it's exercising their right. You know, can't really blame them.
Welcome back, Wicked Thorn. What's your MOS? What's MOS?
It's your military occupation specialty.
Aha.
When I was there the first time, I was actual postal. I worked in a post office.
Oh, my grandfather was a postman.
Well, that's what I plan on doing when I retire. I'm gonna go back to that. I did that for 6 years.
Yeah, he passed away quite a while ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
But he was a postman, so I'm the type that whenever it snows, I shovel a path for the mailman.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's how you can tell the value or the merit of a person right there.
Because we live in an older part of town that does not have public sidewalks.
Yeah, I learned that lesson when I was younger. You always leave a path for the mailman and a path for the ambulance.
Yep.
You never know.
So I shovel it from the edge of one neighbor's yard to the edge of the other neighbor's yard. And since I do it, there's really only just 2 of us on this side of the block. The other guys, the next door neighbors, have started doing it now too. This winter, it was good though because we had like 4 feet of snow, so.
Yeah, we had that out in New York. I miss it. The wife doesn't. She had to do most of the shoveling when I deployed, so I can't be mad at her.
I do most of the shoveling only because the kids and husbands are both at work. And by the time they get home, it's dark.
You end up getting one of those snow blowers, or you still use a shovel?
Still use a shovel because the sidewalks are uneven. We can't afford to.
Oh, yeah.
But this winter, he wants to hire somebody. Because it's just getting too hard on my hands.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I have no cartilage left and osteoarthritis, so. But somebody has to get it done before they all get home when it's dark and it's already refrozen.
Yeah. Especially because all salt does is melt it down, and once the salt washes away, you got ice.
Well, and once the sun goes down, it just all starts refreezing. My husband's got the car stuck in the driveway this past winter because he tried to come in at a weird angle and I wasn't expecting it, so I didn't shovel. That's where I'd put all the snow on the side of the driveway. Wicked Thorn says former medic here.
Oh, nice. It's a 68 whiskey, you want to say? Oh yeah, we love our medics. We got a medic for every platoon. We treat them like one of our own. If they're not driving for us, they're in a gun with us or something, you know, until they got to do their job.
Both my grandfathers were in World War II, but neither of them really talks about it.
Yeah. That's that in Vietnam. That's that's the last bastion of the true battle.
Yeah.
It's before you had armor in every direction. No, not to take away from these days, but that was the Great War, and they fought the greatest generation for a reason.
Yep. My one grandfather was in the Navy and was exposed to the asbestos. You're breaking up a bit there, alcoholic. I want to get the same design I had before. It was perfect. I guess that'll work. Hawkmoon Prime, welcome. Hi, Mary. Just lurking in the background. Heard the Russians just launched a probe to find millions of black holes. Think COTA beat them to it. That's awesome. All right. Shall we get the heck out of Dodge? Oh, now you all leave when I want to look at you. D25.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Grammy.
I'm gonna share your stream and everything. I've got 3 of them now. I told you.
Well,
Critters, if I just stand still, they migrate towards me.
828. D26.
Hi, Grammy.
Hey, yeah, Spot. I'm sharing you to all my social media here.
Me?
Thanks.
Well, I'm doing YouTube. I'm doing J-Spot first.
Oh, okay. Is he streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it was through his stream that Long Roger told me he could see you hiding, but he couldn't see it on my stream. So it was really funny. He's like, yeah.
We're streaming right now, so I can show some support.
MeriLizzie streaming and J-Spot J.
Oh, yep, got them both. Here we go. Don't have a video card, so it like loads stuff. There we go.
B26.
There we go. And subscribe.
Awesome. Didn't you just give a shit, Mary? Well, maybe. But this is creative, so they don't cost me anything?
Yep. You just can do
So-
whatever you want in the creative, so...
I buy whatever I want, and then I trade it up for a better one. I don't have to worry about price.
Crash ships are fun and creative because it doesn't cost you anything to fix them. I got 4 now. If I just stand here long enough, every critter on the planet will find me, and they're pushing me. Let's see.
Sounds like, looks like I got 1 or 2. Oh, they're all around you, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
no.
me anymore. Oh, maybe this one. I think this one's got my attention. Yep.
Well, there you go. So you don't feel all alone.
There we go.
What's going on here?
Hey!
Oh,
That was probably an S that just left.
Oh, nice.
Unlucky.
So apparently I can stand on top of you. That's I thought we'd clip through
You
each other.
can. Nope.
Yep.
You can stand on top of it. Sometimes it'll glitch and you kind of like merge as two people.
Alright, we'll take this one. There's so many ships to look at. B28-3. Mine's a B29-3. I thought another one came in. Alright, let's get going. Save one more time just to be sure. What was the name of my ship? The Voice of the Horizon. Ooh, I like that name. Is that how that works, North Ghost? I'm not sure what my grandfathers were, Wicked. Neither of them really like to talk about it. I mean, my parents might know. Alright. Says I'm connecting and joining yours, maybe? There we go. I appreciate everybody coming back after 2 crashes. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the like button. What, Grammy?
Like I said, last night I had crashes. Like every time I stepped off freaking ship, I crashed.
Well, and remember, what was it, 2 nights ago? You, me, and Benches were trying to do stuff. And every time you got out of your ship, it crashed?
Yep. This time, last night I was floating through the islands. Just falling forever.
Oh, North Ghost, what am I up to now? I don't keep track. I should, but I don't. He says I should have 200 soon.
Dang. Your stream is like crystal clear.
Mine?
Clear system stream. Yeah, it's it's got a good FPS on it.
Which is good, because last time she streamed, it was every once in a while, depending on where you were sitting, whoever was watching, it'd be all funky, fuzzy.
Alright, I'm here. I'm going to stop at the station first. I forget these things drive like a boat. They remind me of my first car, which was a 1980 Mercury Cougar XR7. That thing was a boat.
A boat. We all want boats.
Unfortunately, Wicked, my one grandmother passed away when I was 12 in a house fire, and the other one didn't talk about it either. All I know is that they both saw some really bad stuff. They were at the concentration camps. That's all I know. I was told that's why they didn't want to talk about it. And I can understand that. And it really pisses me off when people out there say that it wasn't real. You know.
Still standing on me?
Yeah, I agree.
I've got 3, you got what? Okay, so I gotta build a base. I'll build a base!
What do we got here? Better gun than the one I just got? Ooh, A24.
Did you try, Alcoholic? Did you try to see if the freighter? There's a freighter available?
Oh, a trader? A
freighter.
Oh, no, not yet. I'm having fun with my little baby ship right now. I'll dedicate all that to like normal mode and stuff.
Guys, what do you think? I mean, it says it's better. Better damage, better scanner.
Mary's like flipping out. She's flipping ships here, guys. Flipping ships.
Try that again.
No,
you know
it's a multi-tool.
Multi-tool now.
Hey, J Rush, holla! But I just installed all that stuff. And it's not.
I think one of Mary's viewers brought up a good point. Maybe I can get hold of Hello Games and see if they'll transfer my save over. I don't know if that's
Hazelnut. Ooh.
Well, you know, I don't remember. I don't know if you remember.
Thank you. I'm streaming. Sorry.
Why can't I think of his name now? Ty.
Yep,
Ty.
Ty Beecham.
Beechman. Yeah, who plays Elite. He had a problem with his save, and they offered to change it over to PC if he had, you know, PC, and or they offered to take a PC, asked him if they had a PC one, and he was like, no, I'm only on this, and they were like, oh, because he couldn't load his save up, the one that he had used forever from the beginning. He couldn't get it to load up ever in the Waking Titan. So.
Huh. I wonder if I can ask him about that. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
you
want to
just
abuse
send. I'm sure you can just send them a message and ask them, hey, is there any way this is possible? And I mean, what are they gonna? Probably it would be easier from Xbox to, you know, if I was to say, it's probably really easy from Xbox to computer, but PlayStation maybe not so much. But yeah, you know, it never hurts to ask. That's what I always say.
Right.
I mean, the worst they're gonna say is no, or they don't answer you at all. Those are the two things that could happen.
I know they're good at answering. I had issues before where I'd email them and stuff, and they were right on top of it. They've always had a good customer support.
I want to put a different door in. I ain't putting them damn doors that fall through.
I think I'm gonna hit them up though, just to ask and see.
That'd be what I'd do. I sent Sean Murray a message on Twitter.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I asked him to get a hold of Cobra for the conversion so he could interview him.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think he'd answer, but yeah, and I told him, I said, you know, I know you're probably really, really busy, but I just
They included Cobra in that ERG and was it Visions? Like they sent him something. I remember that.
They did. They sent him. Well, they sent him the tape when they did Waking Titan, and then they sent him all those passes. You know, the Alt 4 passes that everybody got in the mail. He got some with his name in the back from Alice and that group, Alice and Smith, that did the ARG, and from Hello Games. So he's gotten the stuff, but he was saying how cool it would be to interview, you know, Sean Murray for the conversion.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Probably. And so that's why I asked him if he would. I got another crab. If he had the ability and or time, if maybe he'd like to get a hold of him and do that.
Well, let me get a base set up here, and then we'll take a vote from the people in my chat what they want us to do.
You have people in your chat?
Yeah, 14 of them.
Are there people still in your chat? Wow. Yeah. Oh, there is 14.
Surprising, I know.
No, I think because they were looking for Stubborn Ninja, and he's not streaming, so.
Yeah.
Snow is going to stream. At least that's he's supposed to. It's alright, I'm making a base. Not one I'll ever visit, but, you know, still making a base. I'm making a box is what I'm doing. I'm making a box. I'm gonna color it and name it. And put my play toys in it. What's over there that's moving now?
Well, I'll send this right now and I'll let you all know what they say.
Well, there wouldn't be anybody there today, would there?
No. But I mean, like, I'll send them an email and see. I'm not gonna like expect it, you know what I mean? Just.
That would be cool if they do. It's always cool when people answer you.
No, Hello Games has always been it.
Yeah, it's still a small company. I love my
daughter.
daughter.
But they were excellent when this launched. They were excellent.
She brought me home. She works at a grocery store, but she brought me home hazelnut spread M&Ms.
Yeah, I've
Don't
seen them.
don't look at the calories. Don't look at the calories.
I have to always look at calories.
2 servings per container. Half a package is 180 calories.
That's
Well,
good. That's a good snack.
how many M&Ms is that? 2?
I don't know. Well, see, well, no. You take the package out, right? You put the package in front of you. You count out your M&Ms, and then you. Most of the time, those are by weight, though. When they do that, when they say half a package, it's by weight.
Oh, really?
But that's good because if you eat the whole package, that's 360. That's not bad for a snack.
Really?
Yeah. It's when you
I
get in the
tend to keep
500s and stuff, you're like, you're in trouble. But
I
and
tend
chocolate
to
can do that to you really quickly.
yeah, but I tend to keep my calories between 1,000 and 1,500 a day.
Well, yeah, but if you ate 5 times a day, that would be about a 300 calorie.
Oh, that's true. I didn't
If
think
you
about it
eat
that
3
way.
times a day, it's going to be, yeah. See, that whole thing about eating and having a snack and eating and having a snack is for the grazers of the world. So if you're a grazer, you're going to want to set your diet up that way. I'm not a grazer. I am nauseous in the morning from my fibromyalgia and my burning mouth, so I can't eat until about 12, 1 o'clock, even if I wanted to. I just can't. So, and I wake up hungry sometimes, so I just drink a whole bunch of water. So I don't normally start to eat till somewhere between 11 and 3, depending on when my stomach settles and it's time to eat. So I can have larger amounts of calories in my eating time, and I don't eat meals. I eat when I'm hungry and when I think I should eat because I'm not hungry, but I probably should eat because I haven't eaten. And I try to stay between 300 and 400 calories per meal. But that includes my snacks and my smoothies that I have. But that's just because I am under 1,500 calories, like you said. But that would mean I could have 4 meals at 300 or 3 meals at 400 or 1 meal, less if I was doing meals. I just don't do meals. I just eat what I eat, and that's what I eat. Except my biscuits. I was really upset with my biscuits the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, they turned out like cookies. I know why, but I was kind of upset by them. But they're really high calorie.
I want the water world. That one is
Balaria, or Barlia, or whatever. BALARI.
okay, because that is Sarish Beta.
Yeah. See, it's
Starbold
not for me.
says overgrown. Where's the planet with the rings? Hiding back there.
How do you do the color? Color? There we go.
I did not know Land of Shadows had a
I didn't either. So he must be doing a creative.
J-Spot, Jay, didn't you make a creative in COTA?
Yes.
Flourishing. What system?
COTA, I thought.
Pause for 1 second.
Alright, Smurf, thanks for stopping by. Have a great time. And have some good food. Port Perfect is... Lol, I thought I heard you say a water planet named Malaria.
Malaria is a good name. For a water planet.
Name of the system is the CONvergence core. J-Spot J permadeath.
I'm exploring with the colors here. They're really yucky. Well, I mean, they're not. Colors are all pretty. These are always colors.
I am not seeing any water on this moon. I think it's the overgrown planet.
Which one?
The one with water.
Well, one side of it is islands, like swampy kind of thing, and the other side is all ocean. So you have to come in it at a certain angle to find the two.
No, I mean, Bellari.
Yeah, I'm on Bellari right now, and we have water. There's water here, Mary, waiting for you. I swear.
Yep, and little crab pets.
Oh, crap pets.
Tons of them. They won't go
Grammy,
away.
you need me to move my ship? Because it looks like they're building something there.
Oh no, you're fine. I'll finish it building later. Oh, well, since you moved it, that's fine. Too. I just building it so when I upload it, it goes to the servers because it won't go unless your base is big enough. It'll tell you your base is too small, and then the servers don't get it, and then you don't save. And yeah,
That makes
maybe
sense,
they'll
though.
change those.
Keeps people from kind of like spamming bases, I guess, on the server.
Probably, it's probably what it is. We'll put a window there because we don't have a window. Oh, we should put 2 windows there, right? 2 windows seems like a good idea. 1 whole window so the creatures can just run into it. What? There was a thing here? I don't think so. Like I had a cat that used to do that. Poor little cat. I'm sure she smacked her head quite a bit. Okay, so. Alright, well there we go. Why put a roof on it? There's no need for a roof.
J-Spot's still streaming?
No. The
Oh,
stream
okay.
just ended.
Oh, so it's just mine now?
It's just yours now. I mean, there might be other people streaming.
Welcome, everybody. And just a little note for all the lurkers out there. Little ASMR for you from MeriLizzie in Iowa. I'd like to thank you for watching my stream today. You know what I think about lurkers.
Everything.
They make my world go round and they rock it. Bars over on the left corner. Fountain drinks over on the right corner. Snack bars to your back. Just don't make a mess. Thank you for lurking. Bye-bye.
MeriLizzie has a very nice voice.
I do?
She has a very soothing voice. Yeah, and sometimes when you drop it, it sounds like those ladies that you call on the sex phones.
Grammy.
Grammy!
I had a friend. Well, I had a friend. That's what she worked, and whenever we'd get ready to go out for lunch, I have to call her on her work phone. She's so
I'm not
funny.
that kind of girl.
That's what she said too. It's amazing. I've got
Jace.
6 of these buddies now. 6 of them running around.
Awesome, JC. There is a 3-drink maximum that I pay for. After that, you have to pay for them.
Or find somebody. If you have a really nice voice, JC, you can get somebody to buy them for you.
Are those still a thing? Asks Jeffus. Apparently.
Well, now they're cam girls, but yeah, you can call cam girls if you can't see them. We have quite a few. My daughter's friends, quite a few of them are cam girls.
I know a few. Doesn't mean I am one, but I do know a few. Met him on Twitter, actually.
You mean your husband doesn't have you out singing and talking for the money?
No, I keep offering to, sell myself on the corner, but it just doesn't fly. He doesn't
he'd
like
have to
sharing.
push your recliner out there.
Wicked Thorn. That was a very airline stewardess style announcement. That's why I said it was a little bit of ASMR. I just dropped my voice.
And he got it right with that
Told you that was the voice.
I just dropped my voice a little bit, and y'all just come running, don't ya? Especially if I do things like, well, y'all come on back now, you hear?
You paint me.
That little southern twang.
That little southern tang, yes. I was born in Texas, adopted and raised in Kansas, and I've lived in Iowa for 20 years, so I have an accent that isn't quite anywhere.
Or
My family's
everywhere.
from Missouri, moved to Kansas, then Colorado, and I'm currently in Texas, where I plan to retire and die.
Yep, I was born in Dallas, but my grandparents had a farm in Gilmer, which is near Shreveport, Louisiana.
Yep, been out through there. It's beautiful country. I'm in Colleen, so
What?
Central.
Where are you at now, alcoholic? Where are you
Colleen.
retiring?
Well, I'm in Texas, yeah, and I plan on
You're
dying.
gonna retire in Texas?
Yep.
You like Texas that much?
I love it. I love Texas. I'll tell you what. The only problem I have is it doesn't snow here, but I'll get over that.
It doesn't smell.
Texas.
Well, it snowed in a couple of places in Texas.
Well, up north it does, yeah, but I'm like Central Texas.
Oh, it's like Arizona then. It snows in northern Arizona, but it
Arizona's
doesn't snow.
good comparison. I
Yeah.
lived out there for a while.
Yeah. Okay.
See, and I
It
inherited.
snows here too every once in a while here in Oregon where I'm at. It snows.
Oh, I love
It snowed for 3 days, 4 days. I'm in Central Oregon.
My grandparents lived in Depot Bay. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. That's nice. It's a nice state. I think for me the reason I like it's a lot like Northern California where it's a lot of forest, you know. But where we live, we're only an hour and a half from the ocean, so we can go to the ocean, and then we're not that far from if we want to go up to the mountains or whatever. So we're situated in a really nice kind of area, and we're 2 hours from Portland,
I'll
2
tell you
hours from
what,
Bend.
We went up to Hood Mountain, and you could see a discernible difference between the green in Washington and the green in Oregon. And Oregon is much more greener. I don't know why. I'm colorblind too, and I can see the difference.
Different.
Where-
It's probably different trees they use.
Yeah.
Whereabouts in
It's
Kansas?
a much more fuller, beautiful green. I'm sorry?
That part that's not Kansas anymore.
Yeah, whereabouts in Kansas were you? Alcoholic.
Oh no, that's my grandma and great grandma. They moved from Missouri to Kansas. But yeah, that's long before me. I'm not sure in Kansas, but I know they moved from Kansas to Colorado. That's where they ended up settling.
Yeah, I'm originally from Wichita, Kansas. That's where I grew up most of my life. Met my husband. Had my oldest daughter.
Yeah, I'll have to ask my mama where they were at in Kansas. I think my mama was born in Colorado, so that move was probably before her too.
Well, I'll guess we're doing that. My mom was born in Pennsylvania, and then my grandmother and my grandfather had children as they moved their way across to California. So I have aunts and uncles that were born in various places. My father, though, is from a family that was 5 generations in California. So I was born in California. In a Mercy hospital run by nuns. Because, you know, nuns are good. Why won't it paint that?
Ford Prefect says Corpus Christi area here. And my grandparents' farm was outside of Gilmer, but they had relatives in Tyler and Longview. And that's, I think, the Shreveport area is like where I get part of my accent, because everybody here in Iowa says I pronounce things with a Y weird, like lawyer, yellow.
Why? Yep.
Crown. When I used to work in the call center, about the only thing we were allowed to do in between calls was color. So I would ask people for a crown, and they thought I was saying crown.
Yep.
Can you guys hear the difference?
Nope. I thought you were saying crown. I literally until you said color.
No, I could hear you say crayon, but
See, yeah.
you have a huge emphasis on the Y part of it.
Oh yeah. Us
Much
I guess you
different
call
than
us
how
Midwesterners.
Others of us say crayon. That's all right. The Spontaneous, a YouTuber I watch and Twitch player, she's hilarious. Had a stream going on where they were talking about Oregon, and apparently some of us say Oregon wrong. Some say Oregon, and some say Origo, and somebody says it a different way. So they all just decided that Oregon didn't really exist. But then it got us thinking about it, and I know that one of the major rivers here, the valley in which I live in, I don't pronounce it right. And if you pronounce it incorrectly, they know immediately you're not an Oregonian. Gorgonian, however you want to say that. And so it's a big funny haha when people talk and say, "Oh, where are you from?" And we don't ask anymore, "How do you know?" Because we know they know. Because the first thing they'll ask you is, "How do you like the?" And I can't say it, the Willamette. It's like Willamette or something. It's really weird.
I like this place.
County, and I'll be all like, yeah, I don't know. It's fine. I like where I live though.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful out there.
See,
Well, I live in a not too tiny but not too big town.
You got the 3 random mountains sticking out, Rainier, Hood, and St. Helen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was nice to see. All the volcanoes, dormant volcanoes, I guess.
Yeah.
not so
I
dormant
see
given
Hood.
the.
We can see Hood on a nice day. We can't see St. Helens from here. But where I lived in California. It was Mount Shasta that was always in up north. You always look to the north. You knew how to get home because you just had to find Mount Shasta.
I don't think
So
I've
you never could be lost in Northern California, unless you were on the wrong side of Mount Shasta.
Ooh. Ooh.
But you would know you were on the wrong side because it's high alpine desert. So,
Oh, was
all
something
right, so
trying
I
to
have
eat
my
me?
base. Probably.
Yeah,
I have my base.
Washington, Oregon got like what 3 or 4 different ecosystems out there.
Yeah. I like.
Alright, guys, once I
Right.
get my base set up here, we'll give you a choice. So you have time to think about it. The choices are going to be whether we just stay in COTA and keep building, or if we go off exploring.
I'm drowning. Yeah. So I figured out what the bubbles were the other day I had. They were a
Oh.
glitch that came. Yeah, it's the bubbles you get in the water, but it was coming out of my suit.
Weird.
Yeah, so everywhere I went on this planet, I had bubbles following me.
Ooh.
It's really weird.
Oh, as if you were underwater or something?
Yep, as if I was underwater. But Empty, it was me and Empty were playing, and I'm like, Empty, I gotta send you a picture. He's like, okay, and he said, do you see those bubbles, or is it just my imagination? He's like, nope, there's bubbles coming out of your deck suit.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah.
how'd
Well,
that work?
you know what's good though? Something like that's a bug like that's sinking. That's actually an improvement to their server. So I'd take these bugs in stride as long as it doesn't affect gameplay. You know, that shows they're putting a lot of work in, thinking of a lot of stuff that
Oh yeah, I
AAA.
know, but it was weird because I had never seen it before, so it was all like, because I just recently, the
Whoa,
week
whoa, whoa,
before
whoa,
that,
whoa.
I met the rock that will jump out at you when you're mining it, has legs and runs away. The
Really?
gigantic rolling magnetic balls.
I have
Yeah,
not
you
seen
can
that.
find some of those. You haven't seen that? Yeah, they're not on every planet, and there'll be it'll just be a normal planet like this. It'll be some like tropical, the ones that are where you get the paraffin, the nice, with
Oh, it disappeared.
the nice pretty grass and everything. And then I had just found the big giant magnetic rolling blue eyeball like looking things, and I was like,
Ooh.
dude, so I was like trying to figure out if the bubbles were just a normal thing. I just hadn't seen them before.
I would never be able to get out of here, I think. And I think nobody would ever be able to find my base.
You know, build a base down there. Good luck with that.
Or.
You know what happens when you build water bases, right? Big giant water bases.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they glitch and you fall through and can't get out. Dan Hipley had that problem.
Oh.
I'm still trying to figure out how to build a underwater racetrack. They said they can do it, so
I think I
there
just
has
went in
to
a
be
giant
water.
circle. That's right. They're over here hearing me going, ooh, ah, oh, that's nice.
What you being silly for? Okay.
Because I can.
Silly. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Can I not put that there?
Yeah, I think I
How
just
can
went in a big
put
circle. Hey, spark plugs. Hello.
that? It is
How's it
underwater.
going?
Guess not. How do you do
Oh, is this where I came
How
in?
do you do this?
Yeah, that's where I came in. It does that glitch.
I feel like somebody lied to me. It won't
What?
be the first time. feel like somebody lied to me.
Ooh, what do we got over here?
More
Oh,
building
yes, I see
things over
you.
here.
Oh, doing good.
Well, don't be so excited. Oh, yes, I see you. Okay.
Next.
Where'd they go? Oh, there it is. I hate when it does that.
Oh, aren't you cute?
Yeah, I have one. I have about 4 of them now.
Aren't you cute?
What is that?
You're yelling at me.
That's the race thing. Can I build it right there?
Yeah, you're just gonna walk around now that you can't do anything. That's fine. You can follow me. I don't care.
I'm not underwater. You're having a personal problem here. Invalid position now? What the heck? First it's not a good position, then it's underwater, then it's
Whoa.
like...
Yeah, I think we'll put the computer down here.
Wait, why is this an issue? Maybe if we go this way.
Right there looks like a good spot. It's kind of lower.
Cannot build. Okay. I don't understand. Why? Why? I'd put honey in my smoothie today. Okay, can I do this?
Alright, spark plugs. We're just messing around and creative.
Yeah, we mess around a lot.
Don't have to worry about dying. And I should build up my, Oh, I would like to go exploring because I need to get to some glitch planets to have glitch stuff for building.
What kind of glitch stuff are you talking about? I know not what you speak
The glitch
of.
planets. We mess
Which one are the
around,
glitch
MeriLizzie.
That's what everybody says to me. Okay. Can we start here? Let's start here then. Let's see if it'll start here for me. No. Well, we could go exploring in Uncharted's.
Levi says anomaly planets. I said that wrong. They're glitch planets because they're buildable glitch items. It says pick up glitch item.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
Green, blue systems for exotic. Let's name this.
Well, reds will do it too. Cadmium. The cadmium ones have it. I don't know if they have glitch stuff, but they have. Can't get this to go. Why won't it go? I may have to leave this for another day because it's frustrating the frick out of me. So how does a glitch build work? How do you make something where it doesn't want to go?
Oh.
Tell me.
Oh, my love.
I want to know.
You need to watch Action Pants Gaming or JC Hysteria or Boyd or ER Burroughs or American Psycho or...
They're all, I have them, I've subscribed to most of them, so whether I get around to watching stuff, I don't know. Alright, so you want to go, you're going to go jumping, right? That's what you said.
That is not what, okay. Yeah, but I need to put in some hyperdrives or I can't go very far. Or does that matter on creative?
No, you still have to do it in creative, but it won't cost you that much to do it.
Jeffus Lives says NMS Kibble's tutorials are great.
I'm not a builder. I just wanted to know why I couldn't get that thing to build and if I could glitch it. If you were to show me how to glitch it, I could glitch it, but it's alright. I don't need to. Let's see.
Where should I put my...
I don't know what's in my...
Oh, this looks like a good spot.
I can't make a beard anymore. What I can do.
That's how I know you, though. That's how I know you, though.
You know what?
Oh, no, my dad. He's growing his mustache again.
I
I was talking about the mustache.
Oh.
He's growing his mustache and nobody will know him, right? Okay, I have all 3 of my drives.
Oh, I saw the picture.
Yeah.
You know, when you run your bowling team.
What can I put here?
I saw that. Dad with the long hippie hair.
Long hippie hair.
I look good, though, Dad. I look good.
Almost made it.
Nope, still too small. Alright.
That's good. That's good. No, Dad. Sorry about the randoms. I can't mute from my controller, only on my headset.
That's fine.
Oh, don't bother me. It might
I went and moved
bother.
my years ago, so a hard times. I was like, you know what? I'd hate for, you know, when I'm that age, I have to rely on the state or some home. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna buy a big house and move them in.
I live with my daughter. I know how that is. I bet I live with my daughter because I'm disabled.
And I'll tell you what, the irony
Oh,
of
my
it.
children tell me I'm old, so I guess that counts too.
I'll tell you the irony of it, though, you know, because I love them. Trust me, I love them to death. But it's like they raised me, and now I'm, you know, and they nitpick me and get on me and discipline me, and now it's like it's a reverse role. I'm like, all right, y'all need to, you know, doing this and this because you know, it's a weird feeling. You know what I mean?
It is. Well, you asked me. That's me and my daughters have that conversation all the time because there are days that are very obvious that I need somebody here, and then there are days that I'm extremely independent and I don't need anybody here. So and I don't know what kind of day that's going to be until I wake up. So she works a lot, and I have the baby 3 or 4 days, and then my son's here to help me as well, but he's going into kindergarten this year, so I was just thinking about it. I will have nobody here except the dogs. It'll be me and the dogs and the cats.
It works out because it's family first, you know. Because my sister and her kids, they ended up settling out here, and that's what made me decide to transfer over here. So you know, you got the grandparents here, the grandkids here, and every holiday we go all out. We go all out.
I moved far away from my family. My daughter wanted to move to up here to Oregon. And so for 2 years we planned on doing that, and then I got up here, and then I got sick. But it's probably better that I'm sick here than where I was at. It would have been
Supposed to be around
harder.
family, you can take care of family. Huh?
But typically that's what happens. You as an adult child will eventually be taking care of your parents if they live that
That's
long.
the way it should be, you know. That's the way it should be.
It should be, but like my mom doesn't want to move in with any of us. She doesn't want us ever to take care of her. So her and my stepfather will eventually move into a retirement place, I'm sure, if they can't survive on their own where they're at.
That's pride, and I respect that because that's how my wife's parents are, you know. That's why I got this house. So
I don't think it's pride. I think it's because my stepfather doesn't like me, and then my mom's not very fond of my. It's not that she dislikes her, but she's not close to my stepsister, and my stepsister and I are close, but then my other stepsister and I aren't. So it's kind of a weird family dynamic, and I think that's what it is that he would never ever. He could be dying and he wouldn't end up on my doorstep. You know, he'd end up at a stranger's doorstep, and then my mom would be too prideful to ever say, In her case, I could see the pride being she'd never tell my sister that she needed help. I mean, she wouldn't even tell me. So, you know, they don't find out things about her until afterwards, and it's just the weird dynamics of our family. Has always been that way.
I can empathize because
But
I got
me and my
pride.
daughter aren't the same way at all. So
Ooh.
It's tough to work with, you know. It takes that empathy, you know. I'm
yeah.
prideful.
Well, I always told them they're still welcome at any point in time. Should they want to us all move in together, we could do so. You know, and I would
I don't
probably do a mother-in-law house like instead though, with me in the mother-in-law house, like as far away.
care. Out
I'd be
of.
there to take care of them. I've taken care of a lot of my people in my family.
Yeah, I'm out of
It's
range.
just
Okay.
choices, like you say. Choices. Oh, it's a hexagon-y thing. So I found an exotic, but I don't. What's the glitch build on here? These are the warshers.
Well, the planet you live on in normal is a glitch item or exotic planet.
Right. That's still there in that creative. If you go to the moon, it's still the same type. Those are the exotic planets. Like he says, the anomaly. I found the hexagon
Oh, that's not what I
ones.
wanted.
We'll just scan them all here. This is an Uncharted, I think. Let me see.
I don't care if
Uncharted.
my inventory's full.
And that's where I'm at. Yep. Nope. I'm not. Where am I at? This isn't it. I've jumped off. That wasn't the name of it. It's weird. Where's the planet? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Coors Light. Somebody named
Ah.
somebody named the planet Coors Light. I can't name any of these. Somebody's already been here. MG Sean. MG Sean is named that, and then Squeaky, Squeaky. Oh, that's a weird one. Squeaky Ouija is the name of the dude that named it Coors Light. But MG Sean is who discovered this system. So I will send you a.
For science.
Hop out of the game.
It's a jump from that. A jump and look for the critters that live on here. I haven't seen the critters on these ones.
And I want to go to a few stations and get some inventory slots. I can hear a cat meowing from the kitchen. Wow, what is she doing? Opening a can of wet food?
The cat's opening a can of wet food? That makes
No,
it a
my
very
daughter.
talented cat.
That would be my daughter.
My dogs would probably do that, try to figure out. They've opened up peanut butter jars. J-Spot says he's doing something funny.
What are you doing, J-Spot?
It's already explained.
What?
It's already explained.
It's already explained?
It's hard to explain.
Oh, it's hard to explain. Okay. This says it's salt baked. That's nasty. Don't lick it. I'm looking for the critter.
Ow.
I don't know if I found them on these ones already. Maybe I have. Let's see. Nope. Discovery.
I hear your cat.
That's not mine. That's his caddy.
Oh, is that his?
Yeah. Mine talks too, that's why she said that. Mine gets on my lap and talks to me.
Everything's got to be her way.
Her way or the highway, man.
Yep. She don't care how big a dog is. She'll put it in this place.
I haven't found it. I haven't found the creature on here. The creature on here. Is there a creature on here? A creature. I have one that crawls up in my lap and makes noises in my microphone when I'm streaming.
Oh yeah, our newest adoptee does that. He'll sit on your legs. He don't care. Sit anywhere and just stretch out.
All right, now it's
Her and
uploadable.
the dog argue. Always argue about the lap stuff. Did you leave the game?
Who?
Alcoholic 27?
Yeah, I gotta reset my PS4. I don't know if it's overheating or what. It's been a while since I gave it attention.
I was gonna say, when was the last time you cleaned the dust out of it?
That's a good question. Yep.
I haven't cleaned the dust out of mine in a while.
My husband cleans ours about once a month because our house is just dusty. It was built in 1920. Old houses.
I wonder if there's just stuff I gotta shut off so I don't have to restart it.
Maybe I'll do that tomorrow before I get on.
Ace uploaded.
I haven't done that in a while.
Alright, before we start going exploring, guys, and upgrading our inventory, I need to skip to the loo and snag half a smoke.
Okay. I have found the creatures here. I just gotta figure out where they're at. Are they underground?
Follow the dots. Some of them move along the ground.
Yep. Well, I'm in a hexagon world. The world of hexagon.
Save the game real quick.
Are you still on the same system?
No, I jumped over to another system that's an uncharted. Where are you? I've never seen you. Come here. Oh, they're little green. They're the little green floaties. I think I've seen these guys before. Elderly, male, highly intelligent, digs for tubers. Has retractable appendages. Like oh, these are the red ones. They're not green. They're red.
Well,
they're green. They're red. When I get close to you, they're like orbs with spinning red nuclei. There's two of them. Come here. I want to take a picture of you. Stop moving. It's not good.
Alright, give me 5 minutes, boys and girls.
Why is it still moving in the middle of my...
I would sing Skip to My Lou, but I kind of have to mute my microphone for the location I will be singing Skip to My Lou. Wicked Thorn asked us, so singing and smoking.
Skip to My Lou.
Water the daisies, pay my water bill. And the sword has a stream posted to start in 45 minutes. Alright. I guess that's when I'll shut my stream down then. And we can do a raid on sword.
He's starting at 45 minutes. The snow is supposed to be starting.
Maybe they're doing it together. I think maybe they're having a Thunderdome, maybe? Alright guys, I'll be right back.
J-Spot, did your stream restart because yours closed?
Oh, is J-Spot streaming again?
Okay. He says he is.
Yep, got him here. Creative mode.
Whoops. You're very... Oh, there it goes. I was going to say, you're very fuzzy. I see you. Are you making a racetrack? I was trying to make a racetrack in the water, but it wasn't working.
Are you guys ready?
I like J-Spot's avatar there. It's like looks like a predator kind of.
Yeah. It has a really narrow, just like a skull cap.
Are you guys ready to see this?
Yeah, go. I'm watching you.
Almost.
Haha, you're doing empty benches than I used to do. Empty. That's what Empty used to do all the time. We would, cause him and I were just asking about that. If there was the big giant rings were still on the anomaly planets. Apparently are. You know, if you can go and hit each one of them, they tell you a story.
What, the
If you're
planet
into the
rings?
lore.
When do they have these?
No, so you know the big giant rings that was always before when Waking Titan first came on, when it was always questioned whether that was where the Sentinels came through. That was their portal, was those big giant rings. If you go and hit at the end of each of them, they have a little bit of lore it talks about. So he's making a ramp though, and he's jumping through them, and that's what
Yeah, I see that.
Empty. That's what Empty did when they were all built. A bunch of them were all building races in Next. Before Next came, they'd build races to jump through those.
I'll make
No.
memories. I'll make memories by this.
All right. Well, the system that I am in is called Hulberry. Holberry. Holberry. I'm gonna check the other planets out here in a minute. This one is a hexagony planet. If you want to find one of those. I found the creatures that live here. Live here.
Alright, Grammy, I'm gonna restart my PlayStation because it's not getting better, and I'm gonna get started on my honey-do list, but I'll definitely see you later.
Oh yeah, I bounce around. Every Sundays are my set stream time, but
Oh, nice. Okay.
I play PlayStation off and on. If you see me playing and it's Fortnite, it's not me, it's my kids. I
Okay.
play Fortnite, but they play most. My daughter plays on mine because she don't want to start her own save thing. She says she don't want to buy another. She don't want to buy the pass again. Is what it is. So. I get it, so it's the way it is. But yeah, there's a lot of games I play that are multiplayer games, but you're welcome to jump in anytime I'm playing No Man's Sky.
Oh, definitely. Alright, but you know I'll catch you later. Alright.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Talk
it.
to you later.
Alright, take care.
Yeah, I'll play. I was trying to figure out, J-Spot, how to do a water racetrack, because somebody told me they did it. Now I'm starting to think they were lying to me.
Alright, I've done the skip to my loo, and now I'm gonna have half a smoke.
Well, Alcoholic had to go. He has
Okay.
honeydew stuff to do, so he left.
Jeff
He
Slip
left, he
says
left.
he just used BHS, Black Hole Suns, to get from Amino Hub to the Galactic Hub. That last leg is like flying blind, but he made it to the target. You know you can go through the
Cool.
portal, Jeffus, and make it a waypoint. That makes it a little easier to get from that last black hole to your destination. That's what I did. And my daughter did not completely shut the front door when she got home. So I've been air conditioning the outside.
Well, that's good. Everybody could stand on your porch and get free coolness.
Right? Half a smoke and I'll be back, guys. We're actually out here working on that intersection today. Surprised to see him on a Saturday. Time frame they have to get it done in, and all the rain we've been getting has gotten behind. They're starting to pave it though.
I'm still here. I'm talking to my son. I'll be right back.
Alright. Does anybody in my chat know if it's Sword and Snow are going tonight in the Galactic Thunderdome? Or if it's
I'm gonna go
AJ
look in
and
his
Sword?
Discord.
Oh, okay.
No. I didn't know that William had a Discord. No, I was gonna look at swords.
Yeah, because I know Sword and AJ gonna go at it.
Alright, let's see. Did he post he was gonna stream because I'm not seeing a post for a stream yet.
That's probably on YouTube. You can, with Streamlabs, you can set it for a specific time. And people can come in and chat before the stream.
Yeah, a lot of people keep telling me I should do that, but this was a rare event that anybody showed up. That I got more than 2 people in my stream at a given time. I get more people watching my videos than I do my streams, which is why I don't know why I'm not in a mod. Long Roger bit his tongue.
Ow.
Go taking care of, but he hasn't. So when you were asking me about my ARC stream on Sunday,
You're breaking up a little bit, Grammy.
I'm not doing anything. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna fix it. How's that?
That's better.
I had to straighten out my cord.
Oh, okay.
It's just my wires. Yeah, this is old. When you were asking about my ARC stream on Sundays, was there a reason you were asking about it?
Oh, I was thinking about joining you.
What time did you say that you would be busy? Because I'm trying to figure out when Pippin will be free.
Zane usually starts around 1 my time. So that's 11 a.m. your time.
I lost you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just like he walked off like into another room or off the edge or something.
No, I was walking inside from the porch.
You went.
Zane starts at about 1 p.m. my time, which I think is around 11 a.m. your time.
So if I streamed at 8 my time, which would be 10 your time, you'd have an hour to hang out until he streams.
Yeah.
We could probably do that. I have
Captain Steve has an interesting question in my chat.
Yes, Captain Steve has an absolutely beautiful voice. He can ask any question he wants.
Salvage Tech Nasty Sentinel drones. Think Beyond will bring nasty dogs and walkers.
Well, if they do, I probably have to play in creative forever.
Yeah.
So, Archie's streaming.
That would be interesting, though. I haven't even tried fighting the corrupted ones.
Almost got it.
Almost got it?
Yeah, he's doing a racetrack thing, a jump thing.
Oh, cool. I'll have to pull it up on my phone, because I got mine on my iPad so I can keep an eye on my chat. Because PS4 likes to cut it off. Yeah, I think when Sword starts, I'll stop for the day because my hands are about shot.
That'll be a good place to stop, because then I gotta go and put stuff in the contest stuff, the convergence contest stuff, and then go do some other stuff to get ready for tomorrow. So I'm gonna shoot for 8:30 tomorrow to do a arc stream. If you want to jump, if you want to join, that would be around 10 of your time.
Okay.
I know you don't wake up early, so if you miss it, that's fine, and maybe we can. But that would be the earliest I could do it and still be awake. And then I'm trying to see if Pippin will show up so we can get I can get the RGs from him.
Oh right, yeah, that'd be nice. I lost a pillow.
I'm ready to try it.
Okay, I'm watching.
Oof.
Here he goes. Here he goes. Oh, so close, so close, so close. Maybe you need to do like a flat one across and then another jump to get a little more height. I think you still need a little more length and height in your ramp.
So do the ones with the arrows, do they actually give you a boost?
That are my feelings.
I don't know if they do. Do they?
I don't know, that's what I was wondering.
Did anybody answer you?
Who? What, huh?
Did anybody answer you about if it gives you a boost? Because I don't know. Oh, heart phone.
No. Oh, aren't you
Okay.
adorable trying to kill me?
Yes, they are all trying to kill you. Oh, he's not streaming. I wonder what happened.
I see you. I see you trying to eat me. Oh, you scary. Crab. Scary crab. Right? There you go. It still looks a little bad. Not bad though. Trying to get these last few. Very minute moves of the mouse, and my hands are bad at the moment. Oh, Krabby, go away.
They love you. They love
They
me,
do.
but they love you. They
They
can
look
love
like
you
a-
more than me.
They look like a cross between a praying mantis and a crab. And then I've got one with wings that just keeps growling at me.
Wherever I play, and they can do that in everything. I get like a herd of them following me. I don't know what the deal is.
Hi. Yes, I see you. I don't care. It just growled again. Like, I want to eat you. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get that one. Wait, oh. That'll do. What? Got like 3 of them. Really? Come on, guys.
So, you were saying you were thinking about changing your stream for Arc. I can jump in sometimes on Wednesdays. It'll be better in the fall.
Alright. Yeah, because
But that's
Tuesdays...
the first day that my daughter has off from work. So usually we do household stuff. Like, sounds like that's what Tuesdays are for you.
Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays and doctor's appointments. I have a lot of doctor's appointments.
Yeah,
And I need
figure
at
you do.
least 2 days a week.
Not me. I've graduated to only seeing my doctor every 3 months unless something comes up.
It's not a doctor. I have so many different ones.
Yeah, isn't that weird how that works? Like, well, I did too, but because I can't take the medications, and they don't listen to me when I tell them that medicine sensitivity is part of the fibromyalgia. I had to finally my doctor. I had to show her. I sent her to a website, and I said, I know, you guys are all like, you can't listen to people on the internet. I said, this is an actual organization for fibromyalgia. I said, and I know you're very busy because you're a doctor and you have lots of different people. I said, but I think it would be very useful if you were to look through some of their research. And she's like, oh, okay. Then the next time I saw her, she's like, you're right. Medicine sensitivity is an issue here. Yeah, considering I've had it my whole life.
Yeah,
Thank you.
A lot of EDSers have that issue too.
Well, and the research shows it, so and it shows quite a bit of it. So it intrigues me that doctors don't like. It's almost like once they get out of school, kind of like teachers, they just don't look at the research anymore. Like, I don't need to know that.
Yeah.
It's not part of what I'm studying. I don't need to know. And I get it. It's a lot of money to go back to school, But all of them buy research article magazines for that particular thing. And they're supposed to keep up to date, so.
Yeah, that's how my internist got my original diagnosis, was because she kept going to conferences.
Yeah.
But see, and that's my problem, is I need a medical team because I have to see rheumatologist, gastroenterologist, internist, cardiologist. But nobody talks to each other. And then there's the pain clinic, and I'm the one relaying information.
My doctor was like, I don't want to upset the rheumatologist. I'm like, he's not that much older than you. Why not? Well, I'm the pay grade wise, and it's kind of like teachers and principals, If you're a principal, it doesn't matter your age. You're supposed to be higher up on the food chain than if you're well, this is a crater one. And if you're a teacher, I'm like, So I guess the rheumatologist as a specialist is higher up on the food chain than a regular doctor.
Yeah, it's just they're supposed to talk to each other. I mean, I have them all signed to talk to each other, but I still have to go over the same freaking information every time.
Oh, I found two critters that want to eat me that are really
Ooh.
big. Come here. They're really big. They're circling me. Circling me.
Catch up
Won't
on my
stop. I'm
chat
gonna have to
here.
kill you.
Captain Steve, I'm gonna make you a mod because I have no other ones here.
Captain Steve! I
Along
keep
with
telling
Levi.
you. Captain
And
Steve has such a beautiful name. Beautiful voice, not name, sorry.
who else
Him
do
and
I
Mr.
know?
Dudley dude.
McPherson says hello.
Hey, ask him what he's doing. I was looking to see if he was playing.
He can hear you, you know.
I don't think so. They act like they can.
Can you guys hear Grammy? Well, yeah, because Rick McPherson just entered and he knows. Sentinelized fauna. Captain Steve, I thought fauna by the abandoned building could be corrupted. Like with pus lumps and two heads and
Dude,
things.
so much fun.
Pitched the idea before Abyss, but thought the Abyss was a hint at Hades in Greek myths.
You're having fun, J-Spot?
Yes.
Captain Steve also said Ray
You're
Rod's
supposed to
mod
have
looks
fun.
amazing.
He looks different.
Ford discovered a haunted emerald planet. Ooh.
Go away.
Levi and
A haunted
Matador
emerald?
both say they can
Looking for those
hear you.
things.
Hello, Matador.
Cool.
How are you, my dear?
So I shouldn't talk about anybody behind their back then, huh?
Voltronic 81 can hear you. All the lurkers are coming out now.
I can hear her. I can hear her. Tell her I can hear her. That's good, because I thought I was talking to myself for a while.
Hello, Voltronic. Levi says most doctors and PhDs have to do a CE, continuing education, in order to maintain their job and position.
Yes, but they don't have to do a specialized. So if you, unless they have more patients that have fibromyalgia, they usually do. If you're seeing a general practitioner, it's gonna be general practitioner stuff. It's not gonna be individual kind of stuff. If I was to see a specialist about fibromyalgia, that would be one thing. But there are no specialists on. The rheumatologist is the closest you can get to with fibromyalgia, and most of them know very little about it too. When I went to see the one for my shoulder, he is convinced, and it's on my record, that all I have is an aggravated tendonitis, which is why I can't use my legs and my arms at times, and that if I was to take the medication, it would solve the problem, but I can't take the medication. Which I don't think he believed me I couldn't take the medication. He personally believes I want to be handicapped.
So many angry
things. Around on my floor. They're all angry. I don't know. Are they starving to death? It's because they kill them and then they don't eat them.
Oops. My problem is I have an older rheumatologist and a younger pain doctor. So the older rheumatologist is more length of life than quality of life. And my pain doctor is more quality of life over length of life. So they are constantly arguing about whether I should take steroids or not. Hello? You're holding it together, Matador? I'm doing okay. Hands are a bit angry, but you know.
There's no ship here. Bad ship. Bad
ship?
Bad ship. Came to find a ship and there's no ship on this planet.
You're trying to hit me, you're trying to eat me. It's not going well.
This is just funny. I got one trying to eat me too, everywhere I go.
Um, it's not. If it's the good stuff, it's not. I don't know that it's legal here. Uh, and like, oh, I didn't realize my storage is leaning. It's the leaning tower of storage. Um, the problem is much like
I got
anesthetics and
two.
pain medications don't work on me, neither does pot.
Oh, yeah, my daughter was going to ask me to ask you if you found the marijuana helped at all.
Nope,
The
tried it.
CBD oil doesn't work, which is different than the
No, I
THC
haven't gotten
oil,
CBD oil.
because
See, and
CBD
that's what
oil,
I
oh
think,
my,
Levi. Which is
looks really
why
good.
I don't mind taking the steroids. Quality is better than length. I would rather have a shorter life with less pain than a longer life with more pain, especially since it's my hands I'm losing.
I would think so too, because you could get more stuff done and enjoy yourself in that shorter period of time if you didn't have as much pain.
Chronic pain sucks.
It does.
Yeah,
And sometimes
it does, it does.
I don't think my family quite understands how much I hide the pain. They think
Well,
I don't hide it at
I think
all.
that is true of most family members. I mean, the only reason my daughter understands is because I am positively sure that she has it as well. We're quite sure she has IBS, but her doctor keeps telling her they're not going to test her until she can go for 2 months without eating, foods that are known to aggravate it. And so she struggles with that constantly.
If I went on the diet that the gastroenterologist wants me to go on, it would be no vegetables, no, low fiber, low fat, no fried foods, no gluten, no dairy. All vegetables have to be
Right.
steamed, and I can't eat most fruits because of the sugar in them.
Would you also have to watch out for the heavy green? Because sometimes that's another one. Even though you're allowed vegetables, you can't have the heavy green vegetables, which have the high amount of protein on them.
Yeah, the high fiber ones, yeah, that sets
Uh-huh.
off the autoimmune disease. And they've been weaning me off my steroid. I've gone from 9 milligrams of budesonide steroid a week to 6 milligrams. They're trying to wean me off of it. And as they're weaning me off of it, the symptoms of the gastro autoimmune disease are coming back.
That sucks.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to eat? Rice cakes? Oh, wait, no. Rice is high fiber. Can't have the skins off of potatoes because they're high fiber. It's like this super long list, and
Yeah.
it's just
My
what's
my
left.
mom has I can't remember the name of it. It's where you can't eat seeds, and she has celiac, so she can't do the gluten. And people are all like, well, that just means you don't eat bread. No, if you've ever looked at the ingredients for stuff, there's a lot of stuff that has gluten, like
Yeah.
teriyaki sauce. I can't, a lot of the mustard and mayonnaise out there and stuff. Though
Yeah.
I did find the mayonnaise with the avocado is pretty good, but some of them can't eat avocado. My daughter's not supposed to eat avocado.
Well, and I'm also not supposed to eat things with yeast in it. So that includes all condiments, because vinegar is yeast.
Yeah.
Try going to the grocery store and finding anything preserved without yeast in it. Even canned chicken broth, plain chicken broth, has yeast in it. I had to actually eat.
You have to make more stuff on your own sometimes.
Yeah, we actually had to switch to
Because
kosher hot dogs because they didn't use yeast.
Yeah.
And it's
There's a lady that I helped during when I was doing Women Refuge who has that. There's a very rare digestive disorder,
Yep.
and that exact diet that you just talked about is how she has to eat. She literally, and then they found her children have it too, and it will kill you. So it's not, you're always, but before it kills you, you're just very sick all the time. And the one of them, all she ever eats is mashed potatoes, but she can't have the butter in it. I mean, it's just weird stuff that they have to figure out how to eat, and they pretty much eat the same meals all the time.
Why do you think I have Eggo waffles every morning?
Oh.
That's how I have to eat.
Yeah. So, and I always say that just, proves it could always be worse. The only thing I can't do is medication. I can eat pretty much anything. I won't eat everything, but I can pretty much eat everything. I was just there, right? That's the one I was.
I agree, Ford Perfect. If you're paying $120 a week, you should get a good buzz, and I don't. I take 5 milligrams of Oxy every 3 hours, and I don't get high. And I'm still in pain. So, you know. Welcome back,
I gotta
Smurf.
go to
What'd you have for dinner?
Food, I hope.
I'm trying to set up my ship here. I hope I picked the right ones. There we go.
Okay. So, all of you who are in MeriLizzie's chat at any time in the PS4, if you friend me and I'm playing, you are always welcome to jump in. We don't have to be streaming for you to jump in. But I won't be playing No Man's Sky tomorrow. I love No Man's Sky, but I do get sick of it or when I play it too much. So, but that's any game. I get overly sick of it. I'm feeling this urge to play some Portal Knights later, maybe.
What's that?
One of the games I love. It was a game. They had it for free on PS3, but it was free on the thing. It's like It's kind of like Minecraft in a way. It reminds me of Boundless too, when I look at Boundless. But it's a little game, and you go from these like little islands, from one island to the next island, and you collect blocks, and you get to build with them. And you solve whatever the little quest is. They'll have about 4 or 5 different quests, and you're either a ranged warrior, like a archer, with a sword, magician.
All right.
That follow you around. I've played it, so if you ever get a chance, look in the stream. And you can play with other people on it too. It is a multiplayer. I just don't play multiplayer. But it's one of my Xbox games. But it is on PlayStation. And there are quite a few people who play it on PlayStation. I just didn't.
Huh.
It was cheaper on Xbox when I went out and bought it. But it's how they do the live games, so you can check out free games.
Yeah.
It was on there, and I played it, and people were playing it on PlayStation. I just missed it when it was the download for PlayStation. Oh, this is another exotic. There's 2 exotics on this one. This is the little droid planet.
Oh, the little I guess they're like mushrooms, but they kind of look like
metallic mushrooms and little eggs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call it the droid because they look like, some of the buildings look like droids.
They do.
So, but I'm just looking for the exotic creatures. Each one has 1 exotic creature. I may have already found it on this. I haven't been back to a bubble planet since before Next, and I'm trying to find little ones.
I have them on normal. I have it saved. I have one with the portal on it.
So I'm looking for little critters.
Are you streaming? Are you talking something?
All right. Are we ready to hit the road? Drinkable taco.
Hey, go. Go, guys. Stop. Stop. My dogs are barking.
Burritos.
Everybody's barking. Burritos. That's what I can make. I pulled some pork the other day. I can make pork tacos for dinner. Or snack.
Oh, tacos.
Or whatever.
Matador says he'll be sure to join you next time.
They're not real tacos. They're not real tacos.
Calci shrooms. That's what they are, Levi.
They're, I eat, well, it'll be probably about half an hour or so, son.
Wow, I lost 4 viewers talking about medical stuff. Whoops. I do corn tortillas because the mini ones, the street corn tortillas, because you can have 3 of them and they're 100 calories.
And then sometimes I broil them. I don't put them in oil because you have to count the oil.
Yes.
So I don't count the oil. And then I'll put the pulled pork on them. A little bit of sour cream because sour cream is pretty low calorie. I get this special blend of cheeses, which is more pricey than just basic cheese, but 1 tablespoon only equals 15 calories. So I use that, and then sometimes I'll use another cheese on there.
Oh, I can see you on
and
the
then avocado.
galaxy map.
Yep, that's where I'm at. There's two exotic planets here, and floating crystals.
Ooh.
There's the that was in your other save. Never mind.
What?
I was all excited. I found you a chlorine lattice, but that's in your other save. But the planets should be the same. So when you go into the normal, try to jump to this system, see if you can find it, and I bet you can find floating crystals on it.
Oh, I got a whole bunch of chloride lattice doing the underwater relics, submerged relics.
Oh, okay.
They give
Because I thought you were
5.
looking for it in that last stream
I found them.
Okay. So I was like, I have one of those too. What is this one? That one's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, I've probably built up a tolerance
things.
for prefect, but I switched to alcohol too. It may not make me drunk, but it does help with the pain. And I just saw Sword post like 3 different things, so can somebody check for me?
I can't find him as having been anywhere. Is he posting in Twitter or is he posting in YouTube?
Discord.
Oh, in 30 minutes we'll be playing, which was 22 minutes ago. So you have, it just popped up. It just popped up on mine too, but he posted it 22 minutes ago.
Weird. Discord must be having issues.
This was YouTube. YouTube, it's just popped up and saying it's doing it. So, what, in 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, we'll be streaming.
10 minutes? Alright. Well, somebody tell me when he goes live so we can,
do a raid.
Do a kitty raid. I just call you guys my kitties. That's what you are now. You're my kitties.
Like kitties, Kiddies, or kitties as
Kitties. K-I-T-T-E.
Like meow kitties.
Yes, K-I-T-T-E-H-S, the way I spell it. Because I'm weird.
I'm a foxy kitty. A foxy kitty.
A foxy kitty. Meow.
Well, there it shows you
7 minutes or so. Voltronic. Meow.
I haven't found them.
I am a kitty.
Found them. I haven't found them.
So we can save this for when we're doing, because I need to collect a bunch of this stuff for the next build off I do. Because I hate not having this stuff when I'm doing a build off. And I don't necessarily need to upload it. Oh wait, it does help if I claim it.
Really weird.
It takes 10 minutes after Sword goes live to get his system sorted out. Yep, it takes a while for his system to get sorted out.
Found it.
Found what?
The one creature that's on the exotic planet for this one.
Oh, nice. I'm over on the metallurgic one.
A female one, though. It can't feel love, it says.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, this one's kind of trippy. I've never seen this one before. It's like a nuclei atom bubble, and then it's got another one swinging around it. Would you stop running away from me? Come here.
What planet is that? Is that the mushroom one?
Huh?
Is that the mushroom one?
Yep.
Alright, because I'm on the,
I
wonder if I can name it.
So crazy.
You're gonna do it again?
Yeah.
You got the red one there. That's the red one. I've got the spinning one. Yep. You only get the one. This one has already been... Yep. Can't feel love. That's sad. Alright, I'm done then, because that's all that's on this one.
Man,
I didn't
these
find
are some of the hardest ones to find.
what, the little red dot ones. Well, this
No,
one too was hard to find.
the glitch ones. If you scan, it will show a yellow question mark, and they're the ones that you can pick up and put back down at your base.
So what do you get on in the hexagon? What does it give you?
The metallurgic planet, is that the one I'm on now? The spinny
the
ones?
hexagonic, like the... Yeah.
You get a spinny
one. Yeah, I call them hexagon because they look like they look like hexagon nuts that you use when you put things together. The hexagon nuts.
Yeah, you get one of the spinny things. Kevin likes to use these when he's building. But they're so hard to find. You practically have to traverse an entire planet.
Yeah, I got floating crystals here. I don't have any.
Yeah, you have to be within range. But if you're not within range, sometimes you can see that it will say glitch something at the top, but it's not scannable. Ah! Hole! I fell down the hole!
Oh, I found one. I found one here.
Oh, did ya? Cool.
Yep. It's a lantern, blue lantern looking thing, so if you're here...
I've got them on normal. These that I can't find hardly ever. I don't think I have any. Ah, that's a long way down.
Okay. The calic shroom. Calic shroom is what it's called.
Yeah.
Calic shroom. Okay. Well, we're on a beach, I guess.
And the stained glass ones are hard to find too.
Apparently in this save that I have, because I have creative saves, this is the save that came over from before next.
Oh.
And I don't have, or maybe this is the new one. I don't have all the inventory slots open. Interesting.
Oh yeah, I
do
didn't
in my
stop at the
multi-tool,
station.
which is a S multi-tool though. Oh, okay. Well, I have to go back and see what the question mark is on that planet you're on, because I don't.
I'm still trying to find one.
I've never seen what that one looks like.
There's some planets that you practically trip over them, like the calcified planet that you're on normal in COTA.
Mm-hmm.
You practically trip over them there.
What is that?
But here, these are difficult to find. Got one!
Oh, I have two.
Yes!
I have an Ostosphere star. Huh. Cool. I'll have to go get one. I'll have to go get one then.
Levi's like kitties. No, it's K-I-T-T-E-H-S.
Kitties.
Subterranean relic, don't need ya.
Wicked Thorn, why are you allergic to yourself? You're not allergic to yourself.
Interesting.
Here we go. Alright, so I've done 3 of the planets on here. Goes through the rings. Through the ring. So what's that one?
I'm having so much fun.
So somebody let me know when oh, because he's allergic to cats and I call them my kitties. Well, these are special internet kitties. You cannot be allergic to them. Because I say so. And I'm Queen Mary.
Some of them are piggies. Some of them are guinea pigs. Thorn. Hey Thorn, Wicked Thorn, would you be allergic to a hairless cat?
Oh yeah, you could be a hairless one.
Well, one of my daughter's friends is allergic to cats, and She always wanted one, and
Oh,
her
that's
mom got
right,
her one of
Levi.
those weird hairless
I forget
cats.
about that. No, I can't. I'm in multiplayer. All right, Levi. He's like, oh, he's live? All right. Well, then let's call the ship and wrap it up. We'll put the ship right here by the one I found.
All right, everybody, goodbye. We'll catch you on the next stream, which will probably be an ARC stream, either mine or Lizzie's, MeriLizzie's.
Oh.
All right, and I'm gonna head over to Swords to say hi.
I
Come on,
did it,
Shippy.
guys.
Bye, J Spot. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Bye, J-Spot. Oh, there we go. I
And
can
we'll
land.
catch you. You're still streaming though?
All right, Ford.
J Spot.
Yes.
My wife would
Okay.
be very disappointed if I went
I'm
bald.
getting off,
Still gonna be streaming if anybody wants to watch him too.
All right. Everybody go over to Sword and do hashtag Kitty Raid. I'm sorry. I really do appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. Many happy returns, and I'll be seeing you. Thank you.